Hello everyone, and welcome back to the altars. It's day 17. We survived the magnetic storm, but night radiation starts earlier now, and new resources appeared on the planet's surface. Interesting.
Got a minute? We need to talk.
Technician wants to talk, so
It's over. We made it.
I'm guessing the game is gonna maybe amp up the survival features a little now, so I want to spend a second to make sure I understand what's involved. I think I'm gonna have for now the technician just permanently man the workshop until some maintenance comes up. And we want the botanist in the greenhouse. The scientist can finish his research on the recycler for now. And in terms of uphold, we would be crafting a radiation filter right now if we had the resources for it. We're kind of low on organics, so for now it really feels bad to have someone permanently assigned to the workshop just to do upkeep. But on the other side, our uphold is pretty useless if there is no one there to actually craft the stuff that is meant to uphold. But maybe I should trust the game with the pop-ups where the altars go like, hey, I'm done with this, can I go there for now? I think at some point, I'm guessing the crew is gonna get large enough that you can have enough people stationed anywhere, on all the stations anyway. So for now, seeing as we are low on organics, I think I'm gonna spend a couple hours mining some at the organics outpost. Greenhouse refinery. Is he done? Why is he done at the greenhouse? I guess because of upkeep, right? We wanna actually, whoops, cooked meal. No, we want a cooked meal uphold, but uphold like 10. So whenever we fall below 10, we craft another batch, right? That makes sense to me. And yeah, I guess you can go there then for now. Yeah, technician wants to do base maintenance, sure. The young scientist is done with research and wants to do base maintenance as well, sure. He's actually just spent the whole day. There we go. Okay. Are we working through all of our queues? The greenhouse currently has one queued because this guy was actually working on... Let's put the scientist in here because he's done. Can I build the new room? What was it? Recycler. 30 minerals, okay. Man, it's really about time that I'm gonna mine that. What's it again? Mineral deposit. Let's talk to the technician before going to bed. You wanted to talk?
You wanted to talk? Yeah, the magnetic storm. Quite a ride, huh? Tell me about it. Glad we're out of it. For good, I hope. Hope is the mother of fools. If you ask me, it looks like recurring magnetic storms might be a thing around here. We should think about how to prepare in case another one hits us.
Any ideas?
Any ideas? Actually, yes. Tell me. Well, it's pretty obvious that during emergencies, the base relies heavily on existing supplies, right?
Sure.
Right? That means we could use a smarter way to manage our production.
Is he gonna
To make sure
tell
we
me
have a
about
stable backup
uphold?
of all the crucial stuff. That would be nice. Well, listen to this.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna...
I found something in the manuals. The procedure we could set up. It's called Uphold Production. It lets you choose any item you want to produce. Let's say a radiation filter, and establish the amount of it you always want to have at the ready. Whenever you have less items on stock than you need, new ones will be queued for production automatically. Just like that.
Yeah.
Huh. That sounds like it could spare us a lot of micromanagement. Exactly. Try it out and maybe we won't die because someone forgot to make mush.
Apple production, yeah, I think we understand how that works. We just went through it. Database anomalies, static anomalies. Static anomalies are common on the surface of the planet. They are immobile and rather harmless if handled with proper care. However, if a careless explorer steps into one, they will suffer from a radiation surge. Yeah. Emergency shifts during a magnetic storm. All altars work 12 hours. Emergency shifts. Radiation filters. Okay, nothing new here. Let's see if we can actually go to sleep, and tomorrow we're gonna mine the minerals. Maybe. Finally. It might happen. Day 18, the sun is approaching. Okay, looks like everyone is consuming one meal. Okay, if I don't assign them anything else, will they automatically, if they don't have anything to do, ask me while I go outside and make my way towards the minerals deposit? The last time we tried, we probably actually hit the trigger. Or maybe it's some kind of... if you destroy X amount of rocks or discover so-and-so of the map, we actually triggered the storm when we went up here, right? Or maybe it was just by chance, but I'm guessing it has to happen when you're outside always for the first time, right? To make sure you understand what's going on. Yeah, we should destroy the rock up here and use this to connect our pillars. Wait, where is it? There. Let's place a drone. Very nice. And can we place a pylon right up here? Ooh. Can potentially place it. Do we want that? Yeah, I guess so. We might be able to place it straight up there, but let's risk it. What's that noise, by the way? Is that just the geothermal activity, or is something moving? go. Let's head up here. Oh, another 2 energy. We might... No, we're not gonna run out. We're gonna exactly make it up here, right? What's that? Oh! I understand what the noise is. It's warning me about the anomaly. Don't mind me. Actually, while we're here... There's no way around this, right? Maybe here? Oh, that works. Let's actually extract that manual deposit here.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
You can, yeah, work the workshop
I
queue.
don't have enough resources to continue. Should I address this instead?
Sure, why not? Let's... Oh, we actually need a pillar, but maybe we can place it right. Let's make sure. Pylon. You know what? Let's just place it here. It's gonna connect anyway, I'm pretty sure. Oops. Let's head up and hope that my hunch that the deep deposit is actually in here is right, because we don't have a way to get back up here again if we have to go down. Where? Huh. Maybe this way? Further here? Yep. Let's place a mining outpost. And yeah, it's automatically connecting. And we have enough storage, so we can actually spend some time mining. What about the others? Are they still doing something? Anything backing up? The workshop queue is being worked on. The kitchen needs more resources. The greenhouse is being worked on. So as soon as this guy is finished there, he can actually probably just hop in the kitchen. He's probably gonna ask me anyway. Workshop failure. One of your altars is injured. Okay, let's head back. The technician is injured. Oh. Frustration, yeah, understandable. Anything I can do? Should I fix? Can I fix? Is there enough time to fix? I mean, barely. I think, yeah, it works. Let's talk to the technician, maybe?
Keeping busy, I hope.
What happened?
Shit, man, what happened in the workshop? I almost lost my hand because the stupid 3D printer decided to electrocute me.
I'm not sure about this guy. He's like kind of gloomy, and the scientist guy is very pragmatic, and the botanist guy is just, I don't know, kind of, I'm not sure. I think he's going to come around, but he's having a hard time dealing with, rightfully, with the emotional trauma of finding out that most of his life isn't real, and the part that is technically isn't his. I'm glad you're alive.
Good thing you came out of it alive. I can't afford to lose you. Of course you can't afford it. I'm your most precious tool, after all.
I guess that could have gone better. All right. Let's see. We have some more resources, so maybe we'll be able to build a new room. Oh yeah, a bunch of new rooms. We only have enough minerals though for... Do we have 90? No. So we can maybe build social room and the recycler and the infirmary tomorrow. So, what first? Let's put down the recycler next to the kitchen. I guess that makes sense. And a social room down here. I mean, it's the only place that will fit it, at least right now. And yeah, that's it. We have enough storage. For the rupidium arc, we're gonna need 120 rupidium and 100 organics. And that thing is 8 in 4x4, so that... No, it can't go here because it's not accessible, right? I'm gonna guess it's... Or maybe not. Actually, it looks like it doesn't need to be connected to like a hallway or an elevator, so maybe we can actually place it right next to this fuel tank. That would actually be a good place for it. Okay, anything production wise we can make? We can make the qubit chip now with the rest of our minerals. That's nice. Let's put them at the top of the queue. And maybe even do it ourselves tomorrow, unless we have already someone assigned. I wonder if the game is gonna give me a countdown. Because now it's day 19, it says the sun is approaching, or maybe I'm gonna have to hit another trigger for that. Let's finish our exploration outside. I think we almost have everything explored, and I don't actually think we're gonna find a new deposit. The only part of the map we haven't explored is like down from here, and while we're at it, we're also gonna remove that rock blockade, I guess. Because why not? What way? First we have to go down. Boop. Oh yeah, ghost matter or whatever. No, not ghost matter. Anomalies. Or is it the lava? Does it say? Danger detected. Oh yeah, it's the anomaly. So... it's a cool effect. Does it like try to touch me? Kind of like it's... yeah. Looks really cool. Let's head up here. How much time does that take? 20 to... I think it's worth it. I think it takes like 30 minutes for one 120 metal mining operation. Okay, what's up here then? Oh, another suitcase. The History of the Universe by Ed, Chris and Jack. Millennia after the fall of humankind, a father tells his son the history of the universe. Guessing we can give this to another altar of us?
Alicorp even thought of entertainment at the base.
We found the movie among some other things from a cargo drop. Perhaps there's a way for you to watch it in the base. Oh yeah, we did promise, I think, the botanist that we'd have movie nights, I think. Or there was quite a bit more to this area than I thought. Let's hope we have enough suit energy to explore it all. Oh, more minerals. There's another medium climb on this side. More rocks to explode and a manual mineral deposit. There we go. Do we have... Yes, we have.
I'm done. Should I do this now?
The scientist, yeah, can go into the kitchen, I guess. There we go. Oh, this looks kind of like the rocks at the first landing site. Okay, there's another medium climb here, which we only want to take if absolutely necessary, because we can only do one more. Oh, looks like Rupidium? I mean, obviously this, but the... Is there like shallow Rupidium? I think it... Am I stuck? No, thank God. I think it makes the most sense to take this here, because then I'm... Or should I first no. I can't get back up, so I should take this climb now, because if I go down I can't go back up anyway, so... I wonder if... I mean, right now the workshop isn't manned, but if I could like queue up a suit battery while I'm out here and have it like made. Marked cards. Cheap, worn-out cards I bought in a kiosk next to my high school after seeing older boys play and smoke after classes. They played for money, which made the whole thing even cooler. One of them caught me staring. At first I thought I would get a beating, but instead he decided to teach me how to mark cards to win. Soon after playing with those cards would make my playing with those cards would make my pockets clink with change. You dirty cheater.
Where my stuff landed here?
How much stuff did you take on a mining operation? Yeah, time to test my question. Anyone? Okay, you can't work anymore. You're on shift in the kitchen. Can you go and take the workshop? But even then... Yeah, okay, he's working on it, but... I guess I have to wait. Is there anything I can do to speed up time? I guess it won't take too long. So yeah, I'm guessing this is it though. Like... Maybe there's another Rupidium deposit, but it sounded like to me that we're gonna be done here pretty soon anyway, so I think we're gonna be able to fill up enough Rupidium for the Did I hold time, by the way, by doing this? Yeah. That we're gonna have enough rupidium to build the Ark anyway. And since it's a little bit metagamey, but I guess we're gonna keep moving around on this planet then, right? Are we just... Wait, are we moving just out of the way of the sun? So we're always on the dark side of the planet? What are we actually... Okay, that was kind of scary. Why are we moving? We're moving on the same planet, right? So if we're trying to escape sunrise, we're probably just always moving to the dark side of the planet then. Yeah, I wonder what our next step will be then. Once we build the Ark and build the bridge, where we're gonna move, where we're gonna end up. For now, do I now have a battery that I can use? Suit battery. Can I use it? I don't want to remove it. I want to use it. Oh, I actually had two. Anyways, let's see what's up here. There was no drop, right? Maybe? There was no reason to wait? Anyways, looks like...
Another anomaly? It looks... out of this world.
I want to run into it, but I don't want to lose my progress. So maybe tomorrow? I wonder if this is where we're gonna be building the bridge then? Are we gonna roll straight for that thing? Yeah, I really wanna see what happens when you go inside. Let's try something. Let's build a travel pylon right at the edge here, and maybe we can connect to the other side without having to, you know.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Yeah, you can go to
Is
the
that one
greenhouse.
following me?
Ooh,
Should I do this
yeah.
now? What the hell?
Man, these guys are annoying as fuck. Ooh. God damn, they have no chill. Ooh. Should I try and extract the rest? Am I like injured or something? Can I tell? Am I one? No, I'm not one of the altars, right? Do I have a health bar? Empty depot. I should probably make my way out of here, right? Yeah. Maybe try building a pylon here? So close, I'm guessing. Okay. Let's move it. Fuck. Where do I actually need to go? There, right? I'm getting flashbacks. Uh-oh. It's filling up. I think I'm gonna make it. Wait, I have enough energy to climb, right? I do. Where's the fast travel? There we go. Time to head home. Oof. Alright. Where were we? Do I have enough minerals to build the infirmary? Do I have enough space to build the infirmary? I don't. I think the answer to both questions is no, right? I need 6 white. So... That's 5. We need this space here for the eventual... I think I might need to demolish some storage. What did I say, 6? Storage needs to be accessible, right? Yeah. That quantum computer, there must be a better place for that one as well. That's fine. I'm not sure. Anyone want to talk? The scientist wants to talk. Talking about scientists, are we done with our research? Magnetic storm analysis, we aren't. So let's make sure that gets done tomorrow and actually assign our scientist. Arteries production. Okay. Let's talk to the scientist. I think he wants to talk about the anomaly, right?
Don't you think? Just say what you have to say. I just feel a little dizzy around there. I think it should be checked for leakage.
Leakage?
Maybe. Or maybe stop daydreaming. Before you head out, make sure you have
I want to talk
all
to you.
the
Hello.
important equipment.
I found another anomaly.
I ran into another anomaly. This one was different. It was like this distortion was closing in on me, as if I was pulling it toward me. How extraordinary. Maybe its magnetic field is interacting with your suit.
Yeah, that was sketchy.
Yeah, well, running away from it was no fun. Keeping clear of it is the only thing you can do for now. Let's keep collecting observations. I feel we're onto something groundbreaking here.
I wonder if that whole thing, or maybe not this one, not the chasing anomaly, but the other thing we're going to be talking to him about right now. Was that the one that appeared when it said, like, after the magnetic storm, maybe? When it said new stuff appeared on the servers?
I made a curious discovery. Another distortion? I don't know. It was different this time. It didn't look dangerous, no radiation. Actually, it didn't do anything. But it caught your attention. It's like nothing I've seen before.
Yeah, I really wanted to run
Must have
inside.
something in common with the other distortions. Question is, are they the cause or the reason of so much rupidium here?
Yeah, there was also a question I had about the whole arc situation. Like, why it seems rupidium seems stable enough for like mining and storing, at least in this space, but maybe there's something special about it I'm not understanding. Or, as I speculated before, maybe the whole anomaly actually, or whatever else is going on here, keeps it stable. This maybe it's the same reason that it grows in the first place is also the reason why we can store it here. Yeah, I'd like to study them more.
I'd like to study them more. So would I. And for that, we'll have to design our own tools. Do you have anything specific in mind? Let me think about it. I need to look through Professor Frankoff's lectures, as well as notes from other expeditions. We have a theory. I just need to find a way to put it into practice.
Research the interal analysis tool. Static anomaly, following anomaly. Following anomalies are radioactive distortions possibly drawn by power cells and as such pose a threat to spacesuit wearers exploring the planet. Due to their low speed, it's possible to escape them. It's advised to avoid or destroy them. We don't have a way to destroy them yet, right? What did we unlock in terms of research? Interroll analysis tool. Look into ways to interact with the interroll. Let's cue that. And anyone else want to talk? No. How's our production looking? Oh, we're almost done with food production in the greenhouse. Can I actually just very, very quickly finish that? Because even at night it shouldn't take long, right? Yeah. There we go. We have 10 prepared meals, we have 14 raw food. So I think we're doing well. We want to build... Wait, we want to build the ark that goes here. We want to build the infirmary. We can't because... Did I build that? Did I build the social room? Oh yeah. Is there anything you can do in there, by the way? Guess just hang out? Oh yeah, movie watching. I guess it's a little late now, but maybe tomorrow. Oh, and beer pong. Neat. What's this?
Long day, huh?
A jukebox, I guess. Cool. Let's go to sleep though. Day 20. The sun is approaching. I guess we're still not on a countdown. Tasks. Oh yeah, the qubit chip. Let's do that. Does it automatically? Yeah, qubit upgrade available. Level 2 upgrade. I'm guessing it's still not gonna let us create more. Oh wait, maybe it does. There's like an available slot. Maybe that's... Was that always here? Maybe I didn't pay attention. Okay, let's see though. What's something we might need? A refiner. Anything else? A guard? Okay, I don't think we need a guard right now. A miner, a refiner, or a doctor. I guess. Can we actually unlock the miner? Yeah. Okay, the miner is unsurprisingly, is a branch of the path where the end is the technician, right? Yeah. So it's kind of consistent because the technician, since he ironically stood up to his father and stayed with the mom, ended up being a lot more like his father, right? And his father was also a... Oh yeah, his father was a miner, so... A 22-year-old young technician... Oh yeah, I remember. Young technician gets the job offer as kind of like maybe a peace offering by his dad, but the person that ends up becoming young technician rejects the offer, and I'm guessing young miner is the version of him that takes the offer. All right, alterate. Jan is ready. Jan Miner. Alright, time for some lore then. Yeah, either way, when we're 23-year-old, our mom dies, right? Jan Technician, I think, was there, right? To say final goodbye. Jan Prime, we weren't, right? I'm not sure, somewhere... I'm not sure. Carry on for her? Yeah, too late to say goodbye at 23-year-old. So, Jan Miner. At 23-year-old, be strong for her. You hold back the tears when you look at her on the hospital bed. You knew this was coming, her health deteriorating fast in the last months. You just didn't want to think about it. You hate that helplessness. Damn, get your shit together, Jan. You need to be strong for her. Promise her you'll make something of yourself. Keep her smiling to the end. I think that's similar to, if not identical to Jan Technician. So at 25-year-old, extra shifts. Shit, this shift seems endless. You close your eyes and pause for a moment. Funny, when you get home you wish you were back at work again. But taking extra shifts is exhausting. If only there was anything to come back to. So... yeah, actually I'm getting kind of lost between the timelines. The one to come back to what... when do we meet Lena? I think at... oh, okay, a 24-year-old Jan Prime meets Lena. And... okay, and that much is shared between Jan Prime and Jan Scientist. But not with... okay, Jan Technician and everything that branches off from there. As well as, I guess, Jan Refiner and Jan Doctor and everything that branches off from there. They don't know Lena, probably. Or at least as far as we know. And if they do, they don't have the same backstory with her, at least not the shared one. The only two versions of Jan that share the Lena backstory is Jan Prime and Jan Scientist. No. Yeah, no, Jan Scientist, Jan Prime, Jan Bolt, and Jan Botanist. But Jan Scientist, I think, breaks up with her earlier, right? Because, yeah, at like 28-year-old, Jan Prime... much later. And that's actually the branching point, right? The branching point between... yeah, okay. Botanist is the version of Jan Prime that stayed with Lena and... or rather, went with her abroad. And became a gardener. Okay, where were we? Extra shifts? I think we read extra shifts. 27-year-old, this is pointless. You squint, but the words don't make any sense to you. You promise to get an education, but this is pointless. You'll just make a fool of yourself at the entry exams. Damn it, taking that night shift was a stupid idea. Your head spins and you haven't eaten anything but chocolate bars since yesterday. So I guess we wanna... Jan Miner wanted to get his education after all? 29-year-old. Who cares about risk? Darn. That is one impressive blast. You take a deep breath. Maybe explosives is a path you should have gone down from the start. The pay is better and the risk? Who cares? Finally, you're doing something useful in the mine. Something not everyone can. 30-year-old. Unbearable pain. It comes at you suddenly. The heat, unbearable, crushing. And the pain, the fucking pain in your arm. You try to scream but no sound comes out. Is this the end? Guessing we had an accident on the job. 31-year-old, the pills don't work. You turn up the music. Did that singer always mumble like that? You can't make out the words. You stumble trying to sit back down. Shit, the pills aren't working as they should. You need to wash them down with something. Good thing there's vodka. 33-year-old, not going back. Stop wasting your life? That dude, your former foreman, is insulting you. Does he? No, that's just a weird illustration. I thought he had lost his arm or something, the foreman did. Wait, but we did, actually. Well, not the whole arm, but maybe like the lower part. Stop wasting your life. That dude, your former foreman, is insulting you. You'd hit him if you could. You can't work because you lost your arm. Not because you like to drink now and again. Everybody does. What the hell is he talking about? 33-year-old, nobody's mascot. Man, that guy just doesn't give up. Mining in space? That his newest idea? Disability program? No way. You ain't gonna be nobody's mascot out there. Wait, what's he saying? You becoming like your old man? Get the hell out of here. 34-year-old, like the old man. You ain't nothing like that. So why can't you forget what that asshole said to you? He doesn't know shit about you. How hard you tried to keep that promise. Shit. That's exactly what Dad would say. Okay, maybe you could give it a go. But you can drop the booze and meds can you drop the booze and meds completely? 35-year-old Project Dolly. It's happening. You must be mad to be doing this. A miner with no hand, with a history of substance abuse, going to space. This can't end well. Alright. Let's see. That guy is gonna take the whole day to incubate, right? Oh, we unlocked... Oh, research is also gated behind qubit level. So I unlocked a bunch of stuff here to research. Interesting. So I'm guessing the scientist is gonna have to be permanently assigned to the research lab for now unless there's something like of high urgency. And for now we have a queue filled up with story objectives though, so I think we should finish these first and then deal with the upgrades.
So,
especially...
Do you have time for a little job evaluation?
Excuse me?
Great. I think there's room for improvement in the speed of your work.
You're joking, right?
Oof. Let's talk to the technician. Is he pissed off?
Hey man, you're clearly angry. Meaningless small talk will only make me more angry.
So maybe we can talk about something meaningful. What calms you down?
Punching that smirk of yours would definitely be the trick. But if you really need to know, walking it off, I guess.
Do we need to give him like free time? And postponing the detonation?
That's it. Sounds like postponing the detonation. If I tell you it works, it works.
All right. Okay. Let's check what we're supposed to do. We need a little bit more rubidium and a lot more organics to build the arc. We have a space for the arc, so maybe we should just get done with that. So let's go mine some organics. Oh yeah, I wanted to see if I can connect the travel pattern, right? Is there something going on outside, or? Let's see. Build mode, pylon. Here. Let's see if it connects. Does neat. So now we should be able to actually fast travel to there, right? Can I fast travel from here? There we go. Neat. And now it's time to run into this anomaly and see if it does anything. Okay, it doesn't. Cool, so I think I've explored everything outside now, right? Yeah. Let's mine some organics. Not easy to reach the charging station.
Take a look there.
Sure.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Yep. Let's go mine organics. At the end of today, we can actually start having our actual miner.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Anything else? Refinery, sure. Do we still have? Yeah, a little. Base maintenance, sure.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
You can also do base maintenance. The new altar is ready. Let's finish up here. Until we're tired, then greet the new altar and maybe end on a movie night? Let's fast travel home. And see about... You know what? Let's actually... This can also wait until tomorrow. Let's just do the travel movie thing. And greet the altar tomorrow. Movie watching. Estimated time 3 hours. The history of the universe. Watching movies in the social room is a group activity that allows you to boost the moods of all your alters at once. Watching a movie takes 3 hours and gives your alters an emotional boost. Chris and Jack. Change viewing angle.
Hey, Dad. What was it like here? Before?
Before the 8th fall?
Before all of it. In the beginning.
Well, suppose it's time. Sit, son. Today, I tell you the history of the universe.
The beginning is much like the end. Even though we haven't seen it, we know it's there. Its story was written in the stars all along, but also never before. What? It's some heady stuff, son. Go with me here. First, there was nothing. Then, a great interdimensional being, the one in which we all reside, had a thought. This thought created the spark that started it all. Our existence, a neural pathway forged in the being's mind. Whoa, we're in the brain of a big monster? Yup. I mean, monster is a little rude, but... From here, everything we know was created. Time, space, stars, galaxies, planets, and eventually our home, Earth. Land, sea, sky, all in perfect balance to cook up life. From deep beneath the ocean, microbes emerged. They split and reproduced and swam and walked and flew. Plants and animals, dinosaurs, humans, robots, dinosaurs again, xenomans, Gugorgians, and... what was the one before robots and after dinosaurs?
Plants?
No,
Before robots.
and after dinosaurs.
Humans.
Humans, yeah. What were humans?
Oh, they were a kind of animal around for a bit. So, after the Gugorgians budded from the crust, they were faced
What did the
with...
humans like to do?
I don't know, probably the same stuff as the dinosaurs.
What did they look like?
Like apes with haircuts. Look, son, I can't stress this enough. The humans were just a blip in time. They were completely ineffectual.
But didn't they make the robots?
Well, didn't the primordial ooze make the humans?
I guess, yeah.
See? It's all genetic processes of evolution. No one gets full credit for any of it. Same as how the time bees built their hive in the core, which led to the evolutionary split in time-space. That was a huge leap forward, but no one gave them an award for it. And the bees checked all the timelines, no awards.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dad. Go on.
Okay. After the Gregorians emerged from the crust as deep Earth cicadas, they eventually mated with the lava beings to create the Era of Light. The true awakening where all life in the universe saw each other and one full collective consciousness was achieved. No more wars, no more attrition, just pure, unfiltered...
And did humans have video games?
Alright, what the hell's going on here, son? Humans didn't mean shit! If anything, they were a speed bump along the way. Wasted millennia trying to make boats a thing. But yes, they had video games. They also had saturated fats and mouth kisses. They were all over the place. Not worth any more thought.
I feel like we should pay more attention to them. I don't know, they seem important.
If you want important, we can talk about how the Bopnoids swallowed the moon and tried to hold it ransom when the moon collectors showed up. That was something. Humans are so nothing, it's hard to put into words. Just forget about them.
I'm trying, but I can't stop thinking about them. They seem so rad, and all of a sudden I want to start a live stream where people watch me talk about all the cool stuff humans did, and sometimes I do gear reviews. What's wrong with me, Dad?
Oh no. Okay. Son, you're gonna be fine. Let me just make a call. Hang on.
Yeah, I'll have an extra dry Zortini. Yeah, just fill it with sand, and then, hang on. Hello?
Hey, Doc, sorry to bother you. My boy here, he can't get thoughts of humans out of his head?
Uh-huh, and has he been operating as though other people would find these thoughts interesting?
Uh-huh.
Just some people, a couple thousand. I'd start small.
Okay, yeah, we've been seeing a lot of this lately. It's an inflammation in his ego.
His what?
The ego. It's a vestigial organ in the upper chamber of the subconscious. It's part of our long-dormant human genetic code. You know, in humans, it was used to regulate self-image, activate attention-seeking, and check if your hair looked cool. For us, it usually doesn't serve any function at all. Sometimes a little bit of food gets caught in there and it acts up. What it does, it's like deep within you, your humanity itself is trying to be noticed, crying out for credit and respect, desperately hoping to pass on a legacy.
Oh no. Is there any way to deactivate it?
Oh yeah, it's incredibly fragile. Quick remote surgery, I could pop it out and set it straight.
Oh, great, yes. But please, go ahead.
All right, stand still there, buddy.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Okay, listen, Ego. You're a small part of a collective existence wherein you yourself are completely insignificant.
Yeah, well, I know you are, but what am I?
Amazing. Thanks, Doc.
No problem. Sorry, yeah, Glumpfish, over easy. Thanks.
Thanks, Dad. That's better already. I can feel the humans fading away forever now. Wow, I feel so connected to everything. I think I'm starting to get it. It's not about getting attention or leaving some kind of all-about-me legacy. We're all part of the same thought.
Exactly, son. It's pretty special just to be part of something. It doesn't have to be about getting credit.
That was really good.
Diane, you good?
Oh yeah, just had a silly little thought.
I really enjoyed that. Alright, that took us pretty much to the end of the day. Time to go to sleep and end the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.